Durable Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Durable Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Durable Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Durable Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Durable State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
Good evening, viewers. This is the broadcast of News at 9 p.m. on Psalm TV, your source for truth, clarity, and stories that matters. This is the pulse of the nation, so you don't miss out on any information. Follow us on Facebook at Psalm TV and catch our live stream on YouTube at Psalm TV Live. Now let's take a look at tonight's top headlines. APC move NEC meeting to presidential villa in a move that may name Gamduje's successor. Federal government yet to fully comply with Supreme Court's ruling on local government autonomy, says Odum. Canal Plus gets final regulatory approval to acquire MultiChoice. Sule Lamido vows to support any platform that ensures Nigerians' unity. International news. Neo-Nazi active club spreading globally, reports warn. On business news, Pamplay named in 2025 top 300 global fintech by CNBC and Statista. Entertainment news. Rock legend Ozzy Obrone dies at 76. Sport news. Uncertainty over Abeokuta as host for 2025 National Athletics Trial due to track certification issues. I'm Bridget James, and now the news in full. The All Progressive Congress has shifted the venue and time of its National Executive Committee meeting, scheduled for Thursday, July 24, 2025. Originally set for the party's National Secretariat in Abuja. The meeting will now hold at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa at 2 p.m. APC National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka cited logistical reasons for the change. The meeting is seen as crucial, with the party expected to name an acting chairman to succeed Abdullahi Ganduje, who resigned in June due to health concerns. His departure has left a leadership vacuum within the party. Finance Minister Wale Adum says structural challenges are delaying direct transfers to local governments, despite the federal government's commitment to implementing the Supreme Court ruling on local government autonomy. While unelected councils have been excluded from funding, fully compliance, especially direct disbursement, is still in progress. Adum emphasized the need to reconfigure institutional like healthcare and education, currently managed by states. He reiterated the role of local governments in delivering President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Other stakeholders, including the Fiscal Responsibility Commission, Agora Policy, and the World Bank, stressed the need for accountability, structural reform, and improved grassroots service delivery. Francis Canal has secured approval from the South African Competition Tribunal to acquire the remaining 55% of MultiChoice shares it does not already own, clearing the final regulatory hurdle for the buyout. The deal, set to close by October 8, values MultiChoice at $3.0 billion and includes public interest commitment worth roughly $26 billion and over 3 years, as well as a requirement to keep its headquarters in South Africa. Canal Plus CEO Maxime Sada says the mega would create a true champion for Africa, combining Canal Plus French language offering with MultiChoice English and Portuguese content, presenting to a 2025 African market with 8 million subscribers, and Canal Plus aims to grow the combined subscriber base to 50 to 100 million from 27 million. Shares in Canal Plus rose 1.3% in London, trading following the announcement. Former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido has expressed readiness to support any political arrangement within or outside the PDP that ensures Nigerians' unity and stability ahead of the 2027 election. Speaking in Kano, Lamido dismissed rumors of defecting to the ADC, affirming his loyalty to the PDP despite internal challenges. He emphasized that he cannot renounce the legacy built through roles such as Minister of Foreign Affairs and governors under the PDP. On call for additional states, he urged that such moves won't solve core national issues like insecurity and poverty. Lamido also defended Senator Kwankwaso's recent visit to President Tinubu. 4 senators from Akwa Ibom and Osun states have officially defected from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to the All Progressive Congress, APC. The defectors are Senator Etim Inyukangbasi, Akwa Ibom Northeast, Senator Samson Ekang Apong, Akwa Ibom South, Senator Francis Adeniba. In a related development, 3 members of the House of Representatives also announced their defection from the PDP to the APC. They are Honorable Marcus Onobu, Honorable Taufik Abimbola, and many others.
The first announcement, honorable colleagues, is coming from Honorable Taufik Abimbola Ajilisoro. Order, please. His message reads as follows, honorable colleagues. Order, please. He said resignation from PDP and defection to APC. The body of his letter reads as follows. I'm writing to formally inform you of my decision to resign my membership from the People's Democratic Party and join the All Progressive Congress APC effective immediately. This decision stems from the ongoing and deeply entrenched crisis within the BTP at the national level, which has unfortunately proven irreconcilable. After careful consideration and extensive consultations with my political associates and constituents, it has become evident that we have to align with the national political interest. Therefore, I have concluded that it is expedient to align with Mr. President's efforts to reposition our nation's economy. My intention in joining the All Progressive Congress is to lend my support to these crucial endeavors. I am particularly enthusiastic to join esteemed colleagues like yourself, my father in the Hallowed Chamber, Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas Iyazazo, and my leader, Right Honorable James Faleke, leader of the Southwest Caucus within the Progressive Front of the APC. Please accept my sincere regards, sir. You are sincerely signed, Honorable Taufik Abimbola Ajilisoro. Honorable Gaji, you are most welcome. Congratulations. You may stand there. Let me announce the other ones. You can all come out together. You can remain where you are, please. Congratulations. The second announcement is coming from Honorable Engineer Sesu. No. It's coming from Honorable Onirin Emmanuel Olusanya, and his message reads as follows. Notice of my resignation from People's Democratic Party PDP and joining All Progressive Congress APC. He said in his letter, I write to formally inform you of my resignation from the People's Democratic Party PDP. This decision is premised on the protracted crisis within the party at the national level, which has become irreconcilable, and clear that my political future is no longer served with the party. It is to this end that I have decided, after consultations with my political associates,
order, please, absolute silence, order, please,
that we have concluded it is expedient to join hands with Mr. President in his bid to reposition the nation's economy. I hereby notify you my intent in joining All Progressive Congress Party immediately. Accept my sincere regards, sir. Signed, Honorable Onirin Emmanuel Olusanya. Honorable Onirin, you are most welcome. Congratulations. The last but not the least is a letter of resignation coming from Right Honorable Marcos Onobun, member representing Esan Central, Esan West, and Igweben Federal Constituency of Edo State. His letter reads as follows. I write to formally notify this Honorable House of my resignation from the People's Democratic Party and my decision to join the All Progressive Congress APC. This decision follows due consultation with my constituents, stakeholders, and political leaders within and outside my federal constituency. It emanates from the deep and irreconcilable divisions that have sadly engulfed the PDP across all strata. Order, please, order. Honorable, please. Can you find your seat, please? Order, please. This decision follows due consultation with my constituents, stakeholders, and political leaders within and outside my federal constituency. It emanates from the deep and irreconcilable divisions that have sadly engulfed the PDP across all strata. These decisions have unfortunately rendered the party incapable of fulfilling its founding vision as a truly national and unifying platform. In contrast, I'm inspired by the purposeful leadership and development stride of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the effective stewardship of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, and the renewed hope agenda championed in Edo State by our Governor, His Excellency Senator Monde Opebolo. I'm convinced that aligning with the APC at this time is in the best interest of my people. This move will enhance my capacity to deliver tangible dividends of democracy and attract sustainable development to the people of Esan Central, Esan West, and Igwe Bend federal constituency, while working closely with the Governor of Edo State in transforming state's infrastructural landscape. I respectfully urge this Honorable House to recognize and support this transition, not merely as a personal decision, but as a bold step towards securing greater opportunities, effective representation, and lasting progress for my constituents.
In the light of that, report has it that the number of All Progressive Congress senators in Nigeria's National Assembly rose to 70 on Wednesday, following the defections of 4 senators from the People's Democratic Party. Senator Francis Fadausi Oluwale Olubiyi and Samson Ekong formally announced their exit during plenary. Senate President Godswill Akpabio read their resignation letters and ordered their official documentation. The defection, particularly from Akwa Ibom, a traditional PDP stronghold, are seen as a strategic gain for APC, citing fractured party structures and shifting political dynamics. The defectors described their move as necessary and aligned with the interests of their constituents. President Tinubu has requested an amendment to the federal government's external borrowing plan for 2025-2026, seeking an additional $47 million for the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, raising its total cost from $700 million to $747 million. The request, signed by Finance Minister Wale Edum and presented to the House of Representatives by Speaker Abbas Tajuddin, also includes a $300 million proposal for the Nigeria Universal Communication Access Project, aimed at delivering mobile connectivity to over 21 million people in 4,834 undeserved communities through the installations of 7,000 telecom towers. The House of Representatives has introduced a bill seeking to prohibit public officials and civil servants from using private schools and healthcare services, aiming to strengthen confidence in Nigerians' public institutions, titled A Bill for an Act to Prohibit Public and Civil Servants from Using Private Schools and Healthcare Services and for Related Matters. The proposal was presented on Tuesday at the press conference. Amobi Godwin Oga stated that the bill will require government officials and their families to use public schools and hospitals, describing it as a crucial step towards addressing the decline in public services and restoring trust and accountability in the system. The Nigerian Police Force has arrested 3 armed dealers linked to the June 21, 2025 Yelwata killing in Benue State. Acting on intelligence, operatives raided a forest hideout on the Nasarawa-Benue border, recovering 2 GPMGs after a shootout. Subsequent operation led to the arrest of Abubakar Isa with 3 AK-47 rifles and 1002 rounds of ammunition. Investigations uncovered arms supplied by Jacob Adiku, later arrested with additional weapons, including a rocket launcher. Another suspect, Ibrahim aka Chelsea, was found to have paid 6.5 million naira for arms delivery. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend bandits leader Dan Hassan and associates. Security forces engaged suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed wing, Eastern Security Network, in a gun battle early Wednesday in Umualuku Isu, a mere Bangkok local government of Imo State. The shootout, which began around 5:30 a.m., caused panic among residents, with some caught in the crossfire and injured while fleeing. According to police spokesperson DSP Henry Okoye, the operation was a coordinated effort involving the police, military, and DSS. Tactical units have been deployed to track down the suspects, and residents are urged to remain calm and report suspicious activities. The federal government has released the results of the 2025 National Common Entrance Examination for admission into junior secondary school in Federal Unity College, conducted by NACO on June 14th. The exam recorded 64,578 registered candidates, with 61,290 present, 3,288 absent. 13 candidates scored the highest mark of 202 out of 210, while 27 scored the lowest mark of 1. Additionally, results for the Federal Government Academy Suleja entrance exam were released. The admission criteria remained 60% merit, 30% state equality, and 10% exigency. 52 candidates were involved in examination malpractice this year. The Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Polytechnic has expressed concerns over the prolonged delay in finalizing the review of scheme and coordination of service for Polytechnic and TVET institution. In a statement signed by its National Secretary, Comrade Nura Gaya, the union described the delay as unacceptable and harmful to its members. Noted that despite participating in scheduled review meetings and submitting required documents, the process remains stalled. The union has appealed to the Executive Secretary of the NBTE to intervene and warned that failure to mark progress before its August General Executive Council meeting could lead to industrial action. Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has commended the Federal Road Safety Corps for adopting the FRSC mobile app and the National Crash Reporting Information System, aligning with the Renewed Hope agenda. Speaking at the FRSC half-year strategic section in Abuja, Akume praised the Corps' achievements despite funding challenges, including hosting the African Road Safety Secretariat and winning Best in Road Safety Management in Africa. Corps Marshal Mohammed Shehu highlighted reforms and partnerships to improve road safety, and MOU was also signed with the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau to strengthen accident investigation. In a related development, FRSC Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed has raised concerns over rising indiscipline, bribery, and misconduct among personnel, warning it threatens public trust. At the 2025 half-year strategy section, he urged commanders to enforce discipline, reward performance, and address internal ethical issues. Despite challenges, the FRSC receives continental recognition and its undergoing reforms, including a proposed name change to Nigeria Road Safety Commission and plans for an armed squad. A new partnership with the Nigerian Safety Investigations Bureau was also announced to boost transport safety. The SGF praised the corps' resilience and called for more interagency collaboration to reduce road fatalities. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administrations and Control has destroyed 49,000 tablets of tramadol, 225 mg worth 91 million naira in Kano. The consignment intercepted by the Nigerian Customs Service on May 28 was incinerated at Aminu Kano Technical Hospital. The drugs intended for illicit sale and abuse were abandoned by smugglers during a custom operation. NAFDAC Director General Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, represented by Dr. Martins, praised the joint effort with NCS, stressing the importance of interagency collaboration in combating illegal drug trade. NAFDAC urged the public to report suspicious activities to the nearest office. The Delta State House of Assembly has passed the Community Security Corps Agency Bill to enhance efforts against insecurity across the state, sponsored by Honorable Isaac. The bill aimed to establish a framework for community policing, focusing on recruitment, funding, and stakeholders' involvement. During a plenary led by Speaker Emotopi Guo, the House unanimously approved the bill after suspending certain rules to fast-track its passage. Guo described it as a vital step in prioritizing citizens' safety and welfare. The bill now awaits the governor's assent and is expected to strengthen local security structures and address pressing security challenges. The federal government has announced plans to launch a digital portal aimed at strengthening international collaboration in Nigeria's tertiary education sector. The platform, known as Diaspora Bridge, Innovation, Development and Global Engagement, will be inaugurated on July 28, 2025 by Vice President Kashim Shettima and Education Minister Dr. Maruf Alausa. According to the Minister of Education, the portal will connect Nigerians academic in the diaspora with local universities, polytechnics, and research institutions. It features tools for virtual collaboration, project tracking, and academic matchmaking, and integrate with government system to enhance transparency and support demand-driven partnership in education and research. The Ogun State government has distributed 100 water pump and irrigation tools to farmers across its 4 agricultural zones to promote year-round farming and combat the effects of climate change. The initiative, part of the World Bank-backed Ogun State Economic Transformation Project, aimed to boost food productions and reduce inflation. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, Bolu Owotomo, highlighted that Ogun currently has the lowest food inflation rate in Nigeria. He urged beneficiaries to share knowledge and tools with others. OGSTEP coordinator Mosun Owu reaffirms the government's support for sustainable farming and improved farmer livelihood. Jigawa State Governor Umar Namadi has approved the appointment of 8 new permanent secretaries and redeployed 4 existing ones across key ministries and departments. The changes announced in a statement by the head of service, Mohammed the Gassari, to strengthen the state civil service. New appointees include Garba D. Mohammed, Ministry of Higher Education, Fatima Aliu, Salary and Pension. Redeployment affects officials in education, budgeting, and manpower development. The changes take immediate effect with all affected officers directed to assume their new roles without delay and to serve with commitment and professionalism. Still from Jigawa State, the state government has launched a statewide campaign to plant 5 million trees to combat desertifications and protect the environment. Speaking at the campaign's flag-off in Duse, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Environment, Abdullahi Namadi, said the seedlings have been distributed across the 27 local governments and various organizations. The initiative, in partnership with the Partnership for Development Action and Appraisal, aimed to promote sustainability amidst threats posed by climate change. Traditional and community leaders pledged support for the project's maintenance. PADAC also announced plans to plant an additional 100,000 trees in the state this year. A magistrate court in Benin City has convicted Nuhu Omokide, Francis Ona, on 5 counts, including conspiracy and stealing, over the disappearance of customers' parcel. The court found that Omokide unlawfully converted a parcel containing academic certificates meant for the UK, despite his claim that liability lay with DHL as a company. The prosecution urged and the court agreed that individuals in managerial roles can be held personally for criminal acts. Chief Magistrate Afe ruled that corporate rules do not shield misconduct, urging logistic firms to uphold integrity and accountability in their operation. The National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency sealed 14 facilities in Abuja, including 2 nightclubs, for violating environmental regulations, offenses including illegal quarrying, noise pollution, and failure to obtain environmental impact assessment. Despite prior notice, the facilities failed to comply, prompting enforcement action. Innocent Dokire emphasized the closure were corrective, not punitive, and aimed at safeguarding public health and the environment. The agency urged compliance, particularly from operators in construction, quarrying, and entertainment. They also warned against self-unsealing of premises, calling it a serious offense, while reaffirming its commitment to environmental protection. The Nigerian in Diaspora Commission has condemned the killing of 2 Nigerian traders identified as Austin and Ayo by Marx gunmen in Durban, South Africa. Abike Dairo described the attack as senseless and unacceptable, urging South African authorities to investigate thoroughly and bring the perpetrators to justice. She criticized the lack of implementations of the early warning mechanism previously agreed upon by both countries, while assuring the victims of justice. She appealed for calm among Nigerians in South Africa and warned against retaliations as the Nigerian High Commission monitors the situation. Let's take a brief commercial break. We'll be back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television. Please don't go away.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing SuperCab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the SuperCab app today. SuperCab, your ride your way.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back. We're glad you're still here with us. Coming up next are the international business, sports, and entertainment news. On the international news, report have it that neo-Nazi active clubs, militant group combining mixed marital arts with extremist ideology, are rapidly spreading beyond the United States. Originating from a model created by American neo-fascist Rob Rondo. This decentralized cell now operates in 27 countries, including Canada, the UK, Australia, and Chile in Canada. Cities like London and Toronto have seen public displays by Marx members promoting racist and anti-immigrant slogans. The clubs often linked to figures like Australia Thomas Sowell and the US-based Patriot Front, US Telegram to rescue youth and coordinate globally, promoting violence and far-right indoctrinations under the guise of fitness training. Business news, Pamplay has been named among the 2025 top 300 fintech companies in the world by CNBC and Statista for the second consecutive years. The recognition highlights the digital bank's role in advancing financial inclusion in emerging markets, with over 35 million users and 15 million daily transactions in Nigeria. Pamplay operates as a full-service neobank offering transfer, bill payment, credit, savings, and insurance company. The executive attributed the recognitions to its customer-first approach and expansion into new markets like Tanzania and Bulgaria earlier this year. Pamplay was also ranked second overall and first in financial service on the Financial Times African fastest growing companies list. On entertainment news, rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, born on December 3rd, 1948, has died at the age of 76. He passed away peacefully on Tuesday morning, surrounded by family, rising from his working class roots in Austin. He became a global icon as the frontman of Black Sabbath, the pioneering heavy metal band whose 1970 debut album helped define the genre. His nickname, the Prince of Darkness, he later enjoyed a successful solo career with classics like Crazy Train and Paranoid. Just weeks before his passing, he reunited with his Black Sabbath bandmates for an emotional farewell concert in Birmingham. On sport news, the Athletics Federation of Nigeria has cast doubt on hosting the 2025 National Athletics Trials in Abeokuta, originally scheduled for July 31st to August 2nd, due to MKO Abiola Stadium's uncertified Totan track. The AFN president, Tonobo Okonwa, confirmed no final decision has been made, pending World Athletics approval. Although the venue has hosted recent events, the track remains unqualified for senior international competition. Sources indicate the AFN is considering relocating the trials to Benin City for Asaba. The trials are mandatory for athletes aiming to compete in the 2025 World Championship in Tokyo. To date change has been confirmed. That's a wrap on the news. Here's a quick recap of our top stories. We brought you a report that the federal government is yet to fully comply with the Supreme Court ruling on local government autonomy, according to Finance Minister Wale Edun, who pointed to ongoing structural and institutional challenges. Canal Plus and secured final regulatory approval to acquire MultiChoice, paving the way for a major transformation in Africa's media landscape. Former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido also vowed to support any platform, regardless of party affiliation, that prioritizes peace over everything. And that's a wrap for tonight's news at 9 p.m. I remain Bridget James. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.